All right, you said you had some nerd news for us.
So, Joe and I were just discussing this. Now, this is like this is way out there, but this guy, the source that's coming from has had very credible information before. The sequel trilogy is getting canceled.
The ones they just did.
Yep. Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill have signed back on already. They're using old footage of Carrie Fisher from the older ones, and they're going to like CG. They are going to be creating a new sequel trilogy that is based off of the events of all the TV shows coming out in an alternate universe almost. So they're using the World Between Worlds from the Rebels series to basically create an alternate timeline.
Without these last three?
Yeah, so these last three just never happened.
It's not going to happen.
I think there is a because the Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford thing signing on was reported like a month ago, but what they were being signed on for was originally TV shows and stuff, which I think they still may happen, but I think that this is a legit possibility.
I mean, if they want to do another reality, fine. They can do that. That's their right. They've earned that. But they're not going to erase these three movies.
Those movies they're going to be pushed off into another universe, I think, and they're going to use the World Between Worlds to basically explain that.
And my thing, I mean, they can't do any more damage to those original three characters than they already have.
Oh yeah, those ones. I think what they're going to do is they're one. If they do this, they're going to glorify Luke Skywalker, and he's going to be just an absolute tank. I think
he better be.
I think Han Solo will get. I don't think he'll die in like the first movie just like that. I think he won't survive all of them. But
if you have to kill Han Solo twice, why are we doing it?
I think his death will be meaningful or something in the long run, whatever they do with it. But one, I think they want to get, well, they'll get all three of the original characters on screen at the same time, because that never happened in the sequel trilogy, which honestly that was one of the stupidest things that ever happened in that. I was like, there's no way they made that happen. And, what?
I don't know, man. We saw Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Give me that. I don't need a 73-year-old Han Solo. Don't need it.
I don't think he's going to be like...
I don't think 56.
I don't think he's going to be like a main character. He's going to be there, but I don't think he's going to be like critical to the plot. Like I think he'll have an even smaller role than he had in Episode 7.
Then let him go. If he's going to be that small, we don't need him.
Well, I think it's about maybe he's just like some like general for the rebellion or something.
That doesn't sound very Han Solo like.
He kind of had a change of heart by the you saw it happen throughout Episode 5 and towards the Episode 6.
He becomes like a general.
He becomes more sided with the rebellion than being his old pirate ways.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being sided with and then running a whole battalion.
Yeah,
I kind of like that he went back to smuggling.
No, I do too, and that happened in the Legends and stuff, I think, as well.
I don't know. I mean, whatever they do, I'll watch, but you're digging up old footage of Carrie Fisher to use against new footage of Luke Skywalker.
I think they're digging up the old footage just to get like her facial mapping and everything.
Right. I mean, they've done it. Disney/Marvel has done it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But you can always tell. Like that Luke Skywalker, you saw how fake he looked.
Well, in the Mandalorian,
and that's with Mark. Yeah, that's with Mark Hamill being alive.
Also the problem with that though is it's a TV show and they were working from home.
I don't know. I mean, it's
like Paul Walker's looked really good. Sam L. Jackson's looked really good.
But in Coulson, they DH him too, and he had that weird white glow. It's very weird how to describe it. It's like a white glow around him.
Yeah. That's because they're trying to simulate the lighting, but they can't do it the way they want to.
So that's why it works best when it's like flashback sequences. Because
Yeah.
you can do weird things with the entire camera. When it's an entire movie, it's a little different.